bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, "Goodbye, moon," and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Little did I know that while I slumbered, we'd all been paid a visit by someone very special. And I'm not talking about
Oh
Santa
yeah,
Claus, but I am talking about another man in a
and
red
red.
shirt. Nikocado Avocado. I woke
This
up
shit.
this morning in a different timeline. I
Oh god, huh? That shit caught me so off guard. I did not know what to expect.
I think we shifted back to the Berenstein Bears universe and left the Berenstain Bears universe behind.
Cause like, what the fuck
Two
is this, bro?
steps ahead.
2 steps ahead. Shut the
I
fuck.
am always 2 steps ahead.
He's so stupid for this shit though.
This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life.
I don't know about social
So
experiment.
I am the villain
I doubt it, bro.
because I've made myself one.
This moment right here is this generation's I Am Your Father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time. When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like, I couldn't help myself. My body responded
Cause
without
I swear he just posted a video of him big as hell.
any other part of me having say-so over it. My body itself, my soul, was shocked when he took the mask off there.
Me too.
So he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long now.
Today I woke up from a very long
But like,
dream.
he doesn't look. He doesn't look good. He looks like a fucking egg.
And I also woke up
Yeah, like he's
having lost
healthy, but
250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring.
Losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat that's nothing
is.
shy of extraordinary.
It
And he
is.
mentions how even yesterday, YouTubers and many other people were calling him sad, fat, depressing, sick, and all of that, and still making videos about him, even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them
Which
either
is
entertained
crazy.
or keep himself fanning the flames of drama for people to latch on to. It is actually very fascinating. Now, some of you might recall about 4 years ago, Nikocado Avocado and myself had a tiny bit of beef. I'm talking like a Salisbury steak level of beef between us, and we had a bit of a tinkle tussle back and forth pissing contest, and boo! Fact check jump scare. I wanted to double check when all of that took place, so I looked at it. It turns out it was 2021 AD. It was late September, so it's coming up on 3 years, not 4. I was a little off on that. Time moves very weird now. I don't know what happened, but time is moving at a different speed than it used to. After all that drama, I had actually kept up with Nikocado Avocado, occasionally just tuning in to check and see what's going on. I made a video like a year ago on a piece of content that Nick dropped where he actually did talk about a weight loss journey that he was going on, and I've kind of just been cheering him on from the sidelines ever since
That's
then,
cool.
just hoping that he'd follow through on that and just to see where
he
it all
apparently
goes.
did.
So to see this come up
He did.
was not only extremely surprising, just
But,
given
like-
how much weight he had lost in a relatively short period of time. I know to a lot of people, 2 years, like on the internet terms,
That's
like
a lot.
ancient history. Things
But
that happened
it's
2 years
not
ago,
a
that might
lot.
as well be the fucking
For
void
weight
century
loss like
no one
that, it's
remembers.
not a lot of
But
time.
like speaking realistically, 2 years to lose 250 pounds, that's a speed run. Those are gold.
That is.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now on this channel. So I hope you consider subscribing if you want. I'm actually posting more next week, so yeah, that would mean a lot to me.
On his second channel, he mentions that it's been 2 years since he's made a video.
That's
so
crazy.
You can piece little.
That's so crazy to me. So that means like this entire time he was like, he at least made like, I would say like 30 videos of him just eating like straight slop for like a month, and he's just so like,
bread
like-
comes together in your head and follow this path here, connecting the dots. he has released videos on all of
Exactly,
his
look.
channels over the course of 2 years. Quite a few
Wrong
of them.
one.
Not to the same frequency that he used to, but he still
No,
had
he
a
was,
ton
like,
of videos that he's releasing
consistent.
over the last
It was
2
like
years.
every
Videos that were posted 2 weeks ago, or even as recent as 5 days ago, where he is that same weight, were all apparently recorded years ago. And it's not like it's CGI and it's not AI generated content. Nick actually just had a crazy backlog, like the Library of Alexandria.
That's
for
what I was
mukbangs,
saying,
and he just
bro.
kept going to the vault to upload some of that
Okay, this is
old
old.
pre-recorded content as if it was new, and people were none the wiser. I even went through these 2 videos here in particular just to see if I could find like a date somewhere.
Hold on, bro. Where is his main channel? Cause that's his second channel. So I'm guessing it's like in there, but like I don't want to check. Okay, there you go. 2 days ago. Man, what the fuck? Is it his second channel? That he's like posting on, like he posting on crazy. I still don't know how the fuck, like, just I don't understand how much he had to have
Somewhere
recorded.
on like his phone, or when he went to the Heart Attack Grill, like maybe like a calendar sticking on a wall, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I did kind of.
He probably made sure that there's no time.
By really quick, and I just didn't see it. But I do believe him that these were recorded years ago, because that's the only logical explanation for how
Jinx.
he is 250
Back the
pounds
fuck
down
up,
right
please.
now. Yet 5 days ago, he has a video at the Heart Attack Grill where he's still like 400 pounds or whatever. It
Right?
was. Dude was playing chess while the rest of us were playing checkers. He played us like a goddamn violin.
Shit.
And Nick
My bad.
loves the violin. Many of you might not remember this from the Nick Expanded Universe, the lore, but he was actually an incredible violin player. He was more decorated than like Captain America in terms of accolades when it came to this. Like,
Bro, so he was probably making stupid money off of this shit, bro. He was
in
making
his field of
dummy
violin,
money.
he was a very well-regarded,
What are you
talented
doing?
player. And he came out here and just fucking Gangnam styled on us.
My cash is
he
right
really
here.
did play us like a sweet melody on that instrument.
It was a long 8 years, wasn't it? It was a long 8 years.
Yes, but oh my gosh, I paused as soon as the fucking ad came up. That means he had to put on so much weight in a year, bro. Fuck,
And
I would
I
have
didn't
hate.
think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And
But why? What was the point of doing this?
it's over. It was just a dream.
For a long time, Nick became synonymous with breakdowns on camera.
He was probably laughing his fucking ass off when people were like making videos about how big he was and how like this
Nick
and that.
and breakdown went together like a peanut butter and jelly
Oh, yeah.
sandwich. And that's something people talked about a lot, but then always talked about how it was always fake for views and drama and controversy. I have always somewhat believed that there was always an element of truth to some of the things Nick was saying. I really do believe that Nick was miserable with what he was doing, but felt like he had to keep doing it because
he had to
that
go
was his
online.
source of income. That was his
True.
livelihood. And he was probably very afraid to just stop doing that, which is completely understandable, because if people are subscribing to watch you eat yourself to death and you stop doing that, they might leave.
Yeah.
And now you've got your ass in your asshole and no money.
So he probably
being
did
generated
all
anymore
that just to
because
get
the
like
audience
stupid
left
money
from
for real.
you not
He
doing
definitely
the
got money
content
out
they
of that
wanted
shit
you to
like
do.
crazy.
And I really do feel like he felt like he was a prisoner to that for a while. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist here. It's just I've watched a lot of Nick's content, and it really does
Yeah.
feel like there is a lot of truth to some of the things he has said during these moments.
Mhm.
And the way he talks about
Definitely.
it here, calling it a bad dream, isn't exactly a glowing review of that time. You know, if someone said that to
Yeah.
me, like, hey, Charles, I know we spent 8 years together, but it's kind of just like a bad dream I'm done with, I wouldn't exactly be smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah,
about
man, he
that.
looks like he's
But
about to
now
cry.
Nick has made some big changes, clearly, and his audience is extremely supportive. They are very receptive
Oh,
to this,
fuck
cheering
yeah.
him on. And
Cause everyone knows that how much hard work he put into it, even if he had like something like to
in a
help
big way
it.
pumping their fist and
like,
celebrating this. The video on his main channel about it is exploding.
Now he should just become like a crazy body lifter.
The video on his second channel is exploding. He
Oh,
made
yeah.
2 videos and both are popping the fuck off. His community is showing nothing but love and oodles of support for this. And it's what people have
No
said for a long
shit.
time, that if Nick actually did go through this weight loss journey, it'd probably be extremely good
Yeah.
for him. Like,
Yeah.
not only
Like,
health-wise, but like,
content-wise too.
in terms of his channels.
Because now he can do other shit. Now he can expand from that. He can
And, like,
do
his
real life
community.
shit.
It's inspirational. Like, people
No,
would
for
love to
sure.
see that, and I think it's clearly showing here.
Because it's like
It's not like Nick has
documented,
to stop
essentially.
doing mukbangs just because he
Oh, no.
loses a lot of weight.
He
And
can
it seems like
continue.
he
He
is going
just-
to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them.
We were
Yeah.
all just
Oh my
dreaming.
gosh. I thought the fucking bird was doing it.
Cheers.
Because you can do mukbangs and not get big. As long as you fucking do it right.
And I love being a mukbanger. I love food. I
Banger.
like eating food. And I like being here. So,
Like, look at this shit, bro. What the
let me know
fuck?
what you think.
There's so many skinny, muscly people that do mukbangs who
Just
are
because
still
he's lost
popping.
250 pounds doesn't mean that he's
Oh, no.
washed and you need
Oh,
to
no.
hang the jersey in the
Fuck
rafters
no.
and retire his jersey number. You know, like, he can still keep doing mukbangs the
Yeah.
same way he was before, but now in a healthier place.
Exactly.
And like I said last time, when
In a place
had
he feels
lost,
better
I think,
in his
like,
body.
89 pounds at the time, he seems happier. You
No,
know, like,
he does.
I'm not
He
his therapist.
physically
I
looks
don't know
happier.
him personally, but just from what comes across in the content, he seems happier at lower weights.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
in the
fuck
content
yeah.
where he weighs less, he actually just seems like a
No
happier
shit, because he probably feels like shit because he knows he's gonna just feel like even more shit if he just kept eating
person.
it.
At least that's the impression I get watching it. So
Oh,
it's
no, for
really something to celebrate here with what Nick has been able to accomplish. And I really am happy to see that the reception to it has been overwhelmingly
Oh,
positive.
I'm so
It is
happy.
incredible work. This is an effort that is extremely impressive. I'm also really curious and excited to see what Nick does going forward. If he's going to continue to do like exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about this weight loss journey that he's
I
secretly.
think
went
he'll
on
do that for like a
long time.
couple videos, and like just to like, I would hope he like recorded
Period
it,
of time.
like at
I'd be
least
really interested to see
like certain situations.
what he did to lose all of that
Me
weight
too.
so quickly. I think that'd be really interesting content
And,
if
like,
he talked about it,
fucking
or showcased
so
maybe
good
some
for
of the
his-
things he was doing for
like, for
cardio, or
anyone.
if he was doing weight training, what that looked like. I think there'd be really
Oh, me too.
good bangers, like if he made content around that as well, while still of course having mukbang be the bread and butter.
No,
I think it'd
yeah.
be cool now if he would supplement it with things about this weight loss journey, the violin. I think
Or he should just make, because he said his second channel is his main channel now, but he should make one of the channels just focused on certain content, so it just doesn't fuck with the algorithm, you know?
it would be cool to bring back, because if you look at Nick's older videos, he really is like a fucking wizard with that instrument.
I've never
I
seen
think
him do that.
there's a lot of
never
potential
seen
and a
him with
lot
the
of
violin.
possibility with where Nick.
Oh no, he for
currently
sure.
is.
They should just
And
like
it's